The library has come a long way since its founding in 1932 in a small room in the municipal building on Washington Road. The library was started because concerned citizens saw a need and acted. Local organizations, including the Lions Club, Kiwanis, Women's Club, Fortnightly Review, and other service groups, formed the Mount Lebanon Public Library Association. This organization, which grew to include 19 board members, guided the library's first 3 decades. Local groups, including the Boy Scouts, solicited books and donations for the opening day collection of 7,000 books. As Mount Lebanon has changed over the years, so too has the library. In 1961, governance of the library moved from the Mount Lebanon Public Library Association to a board of directors appointed by the Commission. This change in governance permitted the library to take advantage of state library aid programs and push the library towards meeting minimum standards for public libraries. Since that time, there has been no looking back. The library has evolved into one of the best independent local libraries in Pennsylvania. In 1964, the library moved into its own new facility on Castle Shannon Boulevard. The facility was designed for a collection of 60,000 books. It now holds 110,000 volumes. The current library board of 7 members initiated a strategic planning process in 1989 to help keep the library on track as it enters the next century. As part of this planning process, the board reaffirmed the library's mission of providing services, materials, and information which aid individual community residents' lifelong educational, vocational, recreational, and civic needs. Because libraries can and do play many different roles in a community, the library chose to concentrate on 4 primary roles. Its first role is as a popular materials library. The library is a place where residents can find enjoyable, current reading. It is a place to borrow books and other materials. Popular materials are provided for children of all ages, as well as adults. The second role to be emphasized is that of preschoolers' door to learning, a place where children not yet in school can be exposed to literature through storytelling, special holiday programs, and even puppet shows. As an independent learners center, the library is a place where individuals can pursue their own course of study, whether it is planning a remodeling project, learning how to care for a pet, keeping up with business trends, or learning science through hands-on experiments. As a formal education support center, the library is a place where the more than 5,000 residents enrolled in school or adult education can study in quiet, research topics using our large collection of magazines, or prepare for tests, or make use of the library's large collection of study aids. These roles are all supported by the library's collections and services. The library's book collection of 110,000 volumes ranges from the newest fiction to biography and nonfiction on just about every subject. And if the library doesn't own a book, it can usually be obtained on interlibrary loan. A large print collection is used by many adults with vision problems and is frequently circulated by volunteers in our Homebound Books program. A growing collection of compact discs, videotapes, audio tapes, and records supplement the book collection. A photocopy machine is a great aid for the modern researcher. The library subscribes to more than 250 different magazines and newspapers, back issues of which are kept for research. The library maintains current Pennsylvania laws, as well as municipal ordinances and a large collection of local historical and genealogical materials. The library also has a collection of photographs of historic Mount Lebanon. Business reference sources are well used by local businesses, salespeople, job hunters, and investors. Community bulletin boards provide local nonprofit organizations an opportunity to publicize their programs in a location that is passed by more than 5,000 people in a week. Display cases afford residents the opportunity to share hobbies and interests with the community. But what separates a library from merely being a repository for books is the skilled staff. The library is fortunate to have 11 staff members holding master's degrees in library science. Librarians are trained to answer almost any question put before them. Other librarians who are also skilled storytellers and puppeteers help encourage a lifelong love of reading starting at a very early age. Programs like this chess tournament are another attraction for the library. Almost 400 programs ranging from bedtime story time to genealogy to Spanish and art appreciation groups are regularly held in the library. News of library activities are found in the Friends of the Library newsletter, Mount Lebanon magazine, the local cable channel, and local newspapers. The library produces dozens of book lists and helpful information tools each year. The library is well supported in the community. The municipality contributes 80% towards operations, while fines and fees account for 12%, and the state of Pennsylvania contributes 8%. In addition to governmental support, the library has a 900-member strong Friends organization and a corps of active volunteers. The Friends' largest fundraiser each year is their annual book sale, Twice Sold Tales. Book lovers line up well before the library opens to gain first crack at the bargains found at the sale. The support of the library by users has led to exceptional growth in the size of the collection, as well as in circulation. Circulation now exceeds 340,000 books per year. The library performs its job efficiently and economically. For a daily tax cost of only 4 cents per capita, the library exchanges more than 200 books per hour. The cost per circulation of $1.49 is well below the national average of $2.25. The library's circulation of almost 10 books per capita ranks it as one of the busiest independent local libraries in the state. In 1989, the library added 5,800 new volumes, and because of space limitations, had to withdraw an equivalent number of older books. The volume of acquisitions keeps the staff very busy behind the scenes, selecting, processing, cataloging, mending, and withdrawing books. Also, the reading public can find suitable reading during their library visits. The biggest problem facing the library is the lack of space. This ranges from insufficient parking to crowded interiors that make moving around difficult. During peak use times, it is difficult to find a place to sit, let alone a quiet place. Precious, irreplaceable historical materials are crammed into inaccessible shelves. The continuing accessions of books and other materials has led to narrowing of aisles, which hamper access by the public and create real barriers for handicapped residents. To solve some of the space problems, the library is beginning to automate many of its functions, with the goal of soon having an automated circulation system. The library is poised to begin a new phase of service. A consultant is helping to define and project library space needs into the next century. We ask your support of library building expansion so the library can continue to serve with the same high quality all the Mount Lebanon children, their parents, and adults in the years ahead.